Okay, so today I'm going to do a video on algebra, how to remove brackets. So we all know that brackets mean what? They mean multiply, don't they? So just using normal integers, right? If I gave you this, you'd be well able to do it. So 4 bracket 5 means 4 multiplied by 5, which is 20. So what if I showed you another way to do it, right? So let's say you had 4 and then you had bracket 2 plus 3, for example. And you know from your BIMDAS that you do brackets first because B stands for brackets. So what's inside the brackets? We have 2 plus 3, which is 5. And again, 4 by 5 will give us our 20. Well, let me show you another way to do it. And this is the basis of how we multiply out brackets when we have algebra involved, so variables. So if we have 4 and then 2 plus 3, what we can also say is 4 multiplied by the 2, 4 2s are 8, and then 4 multiplied by the 3, 4 times 3 is 12. And what's 8 plus 12? That'll also give us 20, right? So let me do an example where we have some variables in it. So x. Let's say I had 3 bracket 2x. So you keep your numbers with your numbers and your letters with your letters. So that would be 3 multiplied by 2, which is 6. And we've no x here, nothing to multiply the variable by, so we just leave it as x. And let me do it with 2 inside the brackets. So if we had 3 and then we had 2x plus 4y, for example, we'd have to multiply the 3 by the 2, like we did up here. So 3 2s, that'll give us 6x. And then we'd also have to multiply the 3 by the 4y. So 3 4s are 12. So plus 12y. And that's it. So when they ask you to remove brackets, you have to know that brackets mean multiply. They'll probably just say in the exam, simplify the following. And they'll give you something like this maybe. And you'll have to know that you multiply this by each thing that's inside the brackets. So let me do one now, say that has 3 inside the brackets, 3 different terms. So we have 3 bracket, let's say 3x plus 7y plus 9, for example. So we go 3 times 3x, 3 3s are 9, so that gives us 9x. 3 times 7 is 21, so plus 21y. And then 3 times 9 is 27. And that's it. So you've removed the brackets, you've multiplied the 3 by each term. Make sure you do it for each one, not just some of them and not others. So let me show you, I'm going to go to a new page. Let me show you one that's a little bit longer, right? Let's say there's 2 parts to it, for example. So I have 4 bracket 2x plus 8y plus 2. No, blackcurrant, get down. You're not in the video. Plus 2 bracket 3x plus y plus 5. Yeah? Now, some people like to use different colour pens because it just helps them make it a bit brighter and a bit easier to read, right? So let's say I just use a blue pen. So I'm going to multiply the 4 by the 2x, which is going to give me, the cat hair everywhere, 4 2s are 8, so that's going to give me 8x. Now, let's do the next one. 4 multiplied by 8y. So 4 multiplied by 8 is 32. So that's going to give us plus 32y. Let's do the next one. 4 by 2, 4 2s are 8. So plus 8. So we keep going along and multiplying now. So 2 by 3x is going to give us 6x. Then we have 2 by y. It's going to give us plus 2y. And then 2 by 5 is 10. So plus 10. Now, so that's our first step, right? So we've done all that. You'll get loads of marks for having all that. So basically you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new terms. Okay? So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. So all we need to do now is simplify them. I did a different video there earlier on simplifying algebra. So what do we need to do? Bring like terms together. So let's bring together all the x's. So if I have 8x here plus 6x, that's going to give me 8 plus 6 is 14. So that's going to give me 14x. Now remember, we're not multiplying these here. We've already done the multiplication bit. That's how we've gotten rid of these brackets. So then when it comes to this bit, you're either adding and subtracting, depending on what's in front. So the next thing then, 32y. Remember to include your sign. 32y, I have another y here, plus 2y. So 32 plus 2 is going to give me 34. And now let's do the last bit. So we just have integers here, which are just numbers, whole numbers, positive or negative. So you have plus 8 and we have a plus 10. So 8 plus 10 gives us 18. And that's it. So basically, instead of having this big long equation here with brackets and everything, we multiply them out, simplify them down, and that's our answer. And I love highlighting my final answer for the examiner. It just makes it nice and easy for them. So give that a nice highlight to make it stand out and make it nice and easy. You can put a box around it, whatever you want. Now, I've put different shapes around these like I showed you in a previous video. Make sure you include your sign because the sign goes with whatever comes after it, okay? It doesn't matter what's before it. It's the sign is like it's married to whatever comes after it. And I just put different shapes. You can use different colours, whatever you want, whatever makes it easier for you and helps you to remember the steps. Okay? Thank you.